We're not cussing anyone. Are we? We're not cussing anyone.
Yeah. So what? Welcome to the United podcast. Featuring a special guest. We actually got two special guests. One is here. One is on his way. Big massive shout out to everyone that's watching with us. Please, if you're new, subscribe. The descriptions of everyone's YouTube channel that they represent is in the description. So please make sure you subscribe to them. Guys, I am your host, Bits and Bobs, and this is my co-host, man like Ivor and Spice in the building. What we saying, bro?
Yeah, you don't know. I'm just happy, bro. We've had a nice 2 weeks off. Our annual leave from Manchester United has been nice. Now we're back in the office this weekend. I'm like, back to our feelings again, innit? Back to our feelings. But apart from that, man's good, man. Man is good.
We thank God. And obviously the lady of the team, smiling and giggling. What we saying, Rach? You all right?
Yeah, I'm okay. Thank you. I'm good.
Good. And obviously, I'm not even going to say his name. I'm just going to let him do his thing.
Yeah.
Corner, you know what I mean?
I want to hear it, fam.
Ready to hear the intro?
It's your boy Beaks. You guys, bro. I'm cool, bro. I'm cool. I didn't even have the oomph for that one, bro. I just finished my dinner and that. You know the ones that got Jesus. Boy.
Obviously, Beaks, big up to you, man. Oh, listen, yeah, massive special intro. This is a guy that I've watched probably for over a year now. Watched him engaged with him. He engaged back with me. You know, he reached out after I reached out to him. He motivated me. He helped me a lot. You know, so listen, big up to you. And obviously, it's been a great year for this guy. He's been monetized. His channel's growing. He's doing a show with one of the biggest YouTubers out there. Actually, no, he is one of the biggest YouTubers. So Ryan should actually be lucky he's got a show with this guy, actually. Big up to Flawless, man. Flawless, how you doing, bro?
Yeah, I'm good. First and foremost, big up for having me. Secondly, big up for that intro as well. It was a great intro from very, very, very good intro. But yeah, man, great to be here, man. Obviously, we can talk United all day long. So yeah, man, love for having, man.
No, thank you for coming on and listen. You know, this
anytime,
is
man. You already know. Normal.
This is my gang, Spice, Beaks, and Rachel. You know, this is how we're trying to do it. Trying to grow. You're not going to see an individual try to grow here as a group, guys. Do you know what I'm saying? So big up to you. As I said, Owen from Cockney Reg will be joining us later on. So yeah, man, like, look, first and foremost, as everyone, a group, individually, condolences to Claude's family. Yes. It's a very, very tough time right now for all of us. Yeah, and I don't really want to talk too much because I want him to be celebrated, you know, we should celebrate his life. The It's Time to Go thing. I hope that was an iconic moment for YouTube. And yeah, I just hope, yeah, 100%. And I just hope that he just gets the rest now, you know, and be easy. And what I will say on that, guys, just that, like, you know, Nuruddin said it best. Abuse is not banter. Do you know what I mean? It should not be bantered. And yeah, like, I'm very grateful to these guys that I'm sharing a platform with. And, you know, last thing I'll say is that hug your loved ones, man. Seriously. Tell them you love them. Yeah. Because the world's a scary place sometimes. Guys, listen. Manchester United, okay? Our ball and chain, you know? I don't even know where to start, man. Flipping hell. Boy,
weighing us down.
How are we feeling anyway that we're back? Up football, no international football. Beats, what are you telling me?
Bro, I've been calm, you know. Like, I haven't had the stress of FPO. I haven't had the stress from Man United. I've been cool, you know, man. My skin's glowing, everything now. And then we got the weekend to come now.
That's just Vaseline.
Bro, Rachel trying to do me dirty.
Bad, yo. And she laughed at it as well, yo. She laughed at our jokes in it, yo.
This is more than Vaseline. Hey, bro, let me tell you, yeah. I had the nicest. I was telling Bob's the other day. What did I do? I got some professional, you know them ones that do the facials and that get rid of the blackheads and whatnot. Bro, I'm glowing, G. I'm happy.
Right,
but
okay.
For Rachel, let's call it the Vaseline. It's more than that. But other than that, man, listen, I'm stress free, and I don't know what to expect now since the weekend's coming. But I am happy the football's back, man. I've missed it because let me not lie, I haven't really been touching internationals too tough. I don't know about anyone else on the panel tonight. I'd like to hear what everyone has to say, but internationals, I'm not gonna lie, bro. When we're playing, like I was saying before we went live, when we're playing people like San Marino, and then am I even gonna be interested, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's long G, bro. Like, what the scoreline's gonna be, bro. So it's just a waste of time. I might as well just look for something to watch, maybe like MasterChef or something. Them ones there. So what's the point, bro? Get me for something to watch. So yeah, man. But other than that, man, we're good, bro. We're good.
Amen to that. Spice, man. International week, bro. What are you doing?
I'm not gonna lie. International week. I've been watching some matches. I've been following England as well. Following all their games. I'm even following their game right now, and I've been impressed. But again, at the same time, not impressed because, of course, England's been playing San Minero and they've been playing Albania. Who are they? But in terms, I'm just glad to get a nice, like I said before, a nice annual leave from Manchester United for all of us to come back refreshed, because I still feel that loss to Leicester till this day. Till this day, guys. Till this day. I'm telling you.
With Deontay,
to this day.
We're back again. We've got, who do we have? We're Brighton this weekend. Back to our feelings, back to doing match reactions, because I've had a nice 2 weeks without not doing any match reactions, just podcasts and working with you guys. But yeah, man.
We're back. Before we go to the special guest, Rachel, Man United, we're back this weekend. You're not smiling anymore.
Not smiling.
What are you thinking, Rach? Are we back in the mindset of about the punishment we're about to endure, or are you ready? Do you think the boys are gonna crack on now? What do you think?
I've forgotten who we're playing against.
Brighton.
Brighton.
Okay.
Brighton and them, man. You know what I mean? Hold tight to the bios. Big up to you, man.
You know what? Yeah, that will never not be funny in that. That's one of the moments that's gonna live on with her 20 years down the line. Someone's gonna say that. You know what I'm saying? I utilize it all the time. Brighton and them, man.
It was funny.
but yeah, flawless. Sorry, Rachel, carry on. Beg your pardon.
No, I had a nice couple of weeks, not thinking about the Premier League and that, but we should just win against Brighton. Like, it's going to be ugly probably, but it is what it is. We know how we play. It's all good. We move.
There you go. Yeah, flawless. We move. We know what's going to be. It is what it is. Also, yeah. I've been seeing you working out here. Listen, the devil works hard, but flawless works harder. I'm telling you.
Jeez, what quote? What quote?
He's never for love, fam. You already know.
Yeah, of course, man. Like, real talk, man. Back to club football. The content will be flowing, obviously. But, I mean, how are we feeling, man?
Yeah, I can't wait for it to get... international breaks ass cheeks. Let's keep it real. Nobody enjoys it. They're awful. We only care about international tournaments like the World Cup, the Euros. Nobody cares about us playing San Marino, who are ranked the worst team in the world. They literally ranked bottom of it, and that, like, I think we could put together a team of them and we beat San Marino type of thing. So no one's interested in seeing playing San Marino and Albania. All right, Poland maybe because of Lewandowski. That's pretty much it. And that no one can. They just it's always awful. I hate them, man. All of them. They all bad. And even though United are doing bad, I still dislike this one. I just disliked it less because at least United weren't stressing me out in it. They weren't ruining my weekend. So that's literally the only highlight.
I hear that. But listen, guys, look, let's talk about it. Yeah. Partly so, guys in the comments. Let's start with that. We like to engage with the guys in the comments. So big up to you all. According to the Athletic, fans think Brighton played the first most entertaining football in England. I'm not arguing with that, to be honest. What do you think?
I think salty Man United fans voted for that.
I think so.
It's true, because every time Man United fans complain about our football, they always compare it to Brighton. That's Man United fans doing it for you. I'm telling you.
The third, wait. Are they basing this off this season? Like, there needs to be more context to this. Is that this season? Like, what's the context?
I think it's definitely this season.
It's a fan survey on the Athletic.
Yeah, I wouldn't put Brighton third. They higher than us. Don't get it mistaken. I think everyone's pretty much higher than us. Probably bar. There's a few teams in it. We're somewhere in the lower half. Yeah, Newcastle, maybe Sheffield United. Like we're in the lower Arsenal. You know what I'm saying? We're in the lower realms in it. But I'm trying to think. Brighton ain't third in that. I'd say City play better football than them. Leeds play better than football than them.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Actually, they got
better.
Chelsea play effective football, but it's not entertaining. Get me?
Yeah, it's not
They play effect, and that's not a disrespect to. It's
I guess it depends on the style of football you like, doesn't it?
You know what? Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I think on top of my head, Flawless said City, and then who after City?
Leeds.
And I'm not gonna lie. Brighton might be the third best interesting team.
You know what?
I can't think of anyone else.
They're in the conversation. They're in the conversation.
Yeah, definitely in the conversation. Because I was thinking, wait, Spurs. I was like, what? Mourinho, defensive part of the boss. What am I thinking? But definitely, there might be some truth in that. You know, Brighton being the third most best attacking player, and it's sad that a lot of teams play way better football than us. You know, it's sad that we're saying we're way down there. We're way down there. We're on page shoot.
But what I'll say, what I'll say, Splash, is that look, it's all fun and games playing nice football, but if you ain't got 3 points, I'm not trying to hear all that, bro.
You sound like Jose right there, you know. Yeah.
Nice football's great. I want nice football, but at the same time, I still want 3 points.
Oh,
you understand what I'm saying?
I'm 100% with you. I'm results over everything. But if you're not getting results, at least at least let the football be good. Give me one or the other. You know what I'm saying? I will take Mourinho's terrible football if that means you win. Ask Chelsea fans about him. They don't care about all that.
They didn't care about all of that.
Ask them about Tuchel now. Tuchel don't really play. He just plays effective football. He's getting the most out of what he has in it. But with us, the reason why I'm so critical, not only do we not get points, the football is terrible. It's like, yo, give me something. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather get beat 4-3 every weekend than 1-0.
Like you said, yeah, give me something. That segues on to our next topic. You see that, Mr. Flawless? Yeah, I get this as well, Flawless.
Yo, Flawless.
Fake accounts.
Do you have fake accounts?
Yeah.
Right, he's made it. You didn't know.
You're doing well in life. You're doing well in life.
I made it.
Everywhere, yo. Every live stream I do, fake accounts pop up in it. Not just of me, of Aaron, of Rants, of Saeed, all the time in that. So many fake accounts pop up in that. Ryan, Yan City, everybody gets them in it. Every single live stream.
What I will say is thank you for the views, man. And while you're here, smash the like.
Exactly.
Listen, Wait, Flawless said something, guys. Give me something, right? And obviously we talk about an agenda stuff, but guys, I'm not being funny here, but like Aguero has announced that he's leaving Man City. So there's a void that needs to be replaced, okay? And I think about Man United, we've got so many voids that we need to replace. Like people say it's an important transfer market, but I'm thinking, is this the most important transfer market in Solskjaer's career?
No, the last one was.
They
The
all
last one.
are. They all.
Yeah, I feel like all of these transfer
they all
markets are.
Yeah, but the thing is, right? Like, what I would say about that is the window that we're having this season should have happened last season. So every time we don't get our targets because our board sucks ass, it's gonna be an important transfer window following that. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I hear you, Rachel, but it's every year, man. It just gets bigger and bigger. I'm just like, bro, do you know when is it gonna stop, man? Every year, this is the biggest transfer window of Man United. Then the next year, this is the biggest transfer. It's just a repeat cycle, isn't it? Just like, bro,
because nothing ever gets done.
Exactly. It's just again, it's the board. It's them man upstairs, isn't it? Do you understand?
Yeah. So, it's always going to be a big window when you're striving to get to the top. If you're on top and you're the number one team, then it's like, all right, slight improvements can be made. But say you win a league title and you don't sign anybody in the summer, there's going to be less critique of it if you finish fourth. There's clear issues in the squad and you don't address them. Fans are going to be up in arms. So every window is going to be a big window. Literally, when you're striving to get to the top.
Though, aren't we, guys? We are up in arms, Spice. We're up in arms. We know we need players in certain positions. In fact, not say certain positions. We know we need a centre back, centre mid, holding midfielder, a right winger, and a centre forward. We're not likely to get all of that in one transfer window.
We're not.
What are we likely to get?
God knows.
Who knows with these? Yes, Ivorian and Spice said it. Who knows in it? We don't know in it. It's literally just it's like a I don't know roulette wheel in it. You never know where the ball's gonna land. Literally, who knows what we're gonna get? We all in an ideal world, we know what we would like, but who we're gonna get, we don't know. But one thing I do want is if we do sign 2 out of the 5 positions, utilize them. You know what I'm saying? Even if we sign, say, just a centre back and a right wing, I wouldn't be happy with that, but it's an improvement on what we have. I don't think the last window was that bad. Was it everything we needed? No, but we still went and got Tellez, we got Donny, we got Cavani. It improved our squad and our bench, which everybody was crying about the season before. Our bench is bad, our bench is bad. But then the bench is improved and you still don't use it. So what's the point?
I don't know.
And each transfer window that's gone past has been a shambles. Imagine you're not getting your targets. You're making the next following season for transfer targets even harder to improve the squad. So we've always got to be playing catch up every transfer window. And again, like I said God knows, but does God really know himself? He looks at Manchester United and be like, Jesus, I don't know. I'm a creative one. I don't know what Manchester United are on. Definitely. Oh.
You know what? Jose's first transfer window was nice. Pogba, Zlatan, Mkhitaryan, and Eric Bailly. At the time, I was excited about that one.
Gassed.
That's the only transfer window I can think of where I was actually excited.
Gassed. I thought we were back. I'm with you on that. I thought we was back. You know what I'm saying? I thought we was back. Go on, sorry.
So I've got to ask the question, okay? What kind of business are we likely to do? As you can see in the comments, guys, I've got a troll, so thank you very much, man. Guys, like, who are we more likely to see? Because there's talks now, Haaland's going to Chelsea, City, Danny Ings is available on a free. Is Danny Ings really the quality that we should be looking at?
Danny Ings, don't get me mistaken, Danny Ings is quality, but we have bigger
striker.
We have bigger issues. I don't think we need a centre forward, but that's just me though.
That's right.
Yeah, I don't think we need a centre forward. I don't think we need a centre forward.
I rate you, G. I rate you.
I don't think we need a centre forward because whatever centre forward you put in our side anyway, it's kind of like they don't get chance. Yes, Martial's
They don't get service.
but they don't get no service. Cavani, people say Martial doesn't move enough. All right, you get someone like Cavani whose movement is very good and is always moving, doesn't get any service. Because this man, we average, both our number 9s average 4 touches in the box per game. What are you supposed to do with that? But then you look at Sterling, who's Manchester City's left winger, he averages 8. So you might not think that's not that much. But in a 10-game period, that means he's getting 40 more touches. In a 20-game period, that's 80. In a season, that's over 100. Like, that's my point. Even the Leicester game, Cavani came on for, 36 minutes and got 7 touches.
Enough.
We're chasing the game. And our number 9 had 7 touches on the pitch. You know how many of them were in the box? 1. What is he supposed to do? Like, that's why I'm saying we don't need it. Our strikers and our attacking players are good. People forget that last season our strikers were on point. But again, people don't want to look at the manager in that. Whole team underperforming and the people don't want to look at that. Doesn't happen in any other way of life.
We gonna come to
It don't happen anywhere.
Yeah, don't happen nowhere.
We're gonna come to him because let me get this question out because first you make a very, very good point there. Good few points. Bobs, do you reckon if United get top 4 and don't spend money on their squad, then you turn into the new Arsenal when you get top? Yeah, 100%.
We won't get top 4 next season without signings.
Yeah,
I don't think we will.
That's if we get top 4. We should consolidate top 4. But like we said, you need to ask God, ask Jesus, because it seems like
they don't know.
Yeah,
they don't have the answers at all.
Yeah. He's gonna be like, I don't know, fam. That's what he's gonna say. I don't know, fam.
You add the fam in there.
God would tell Jesus to go and ask Ed Woodward because I don't know what Ed's on. I don't know what Ed's on.
Before we go to Flores' point about Ollie, because Flores said something there about we're the only club that when the players don't play well, the manager doesn't get any criticism. And I think that's very, very, very vital, that sentence there, because Mourinho's team, Mourinho gets it tough. Lampard was the media darling. Chelsea started to play a certain type of way. He got it. Klopp is getting it. But Ollie seems to just stray away from the bullets. So, Rachel, why is Ollie not getting the beef or getting the heat right now?
What, you mean in the media?
Yeah.
Well, a lot of his friends are in the media, aren't they? Like Gary, if you're watching on Sky Sports, Gary Neville has been very reluctant. Although Gary Neville has made a couple of comments about how we play more recently, but obviously then you've got on BT, you've got like Rio Ferdinand, Paul Scholes is on there, Owen Hargreaves. I know Owen Hargreaves didn't actually play with Solskjaer, did he? But you know, they sort of know each other. Yeah, it's just he has people in the media that are reluctant to cuss him, which is to be expected. But I think people need to start being honest about everything, whether it comes to praise or criticism. People I can't stand Sky pundits anyway. It's all sensationalist crap.
Yeah.
There's nothing, with any substance on there. Honestly, rubbish.
Rich,
And
I
Roy
love
Keane
the
as well.
delivery.
It's
I love
true
your
though.
delivery,
It's
Rachel.
true.
But do you know what, yeah, guys? Yeah,
True. I don't know what.
one of the reasons why Ollie doesn't get it, she's right. It's his bedrooms. His bedrooms are fake friends. If you was my friend, yeah, and you're consider myself a close bedroom, please tell me, yo, big man, I'm not gonna lie to you, you're my friend in that. But you're shit at this job. You know that, right?
Let me know.
I love you in that, but you're shit. That's
True.
what you know of this club. Just leave.
Let me know,
Thank
innit?
you. Let me know, innit?
Yeah, let me know. You don't have to do it publicly. Do it privately. Like, tell me, like, yo.
Exactly. Just drag me to
help.
one side. Them ones there, like you have your boy, like he's making music, but his music is absolutely dead, isn't it? Them ones there, he told you, hey brother, come studio. You go, alright, cool. And he's spitting shit lyrics as well, bro. And the producers bumping him an hour, £100 an hour, He's like, you're going in. I drag him to one side, I say, brother, you're wasting your money, bro.
No, the thing is, you need that. My bro talks will do that. If we're in studio and we're laying something down and I lay down a verse and the verse is not it. He's told me this, yo, fam, you can do that better, give that more energy. You know what I'm saying? Spit that hook like this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, you need people like that who are going to tell you when you're going wrong and that. And he doesn't have that. His brethren just come, they just backing it.
They back him, bro. They back him. I'm like, bro, it's not good, G.
It's not every time back it.
Further than that, man, is that he say you're a sick manager, and Ollie's going home. He's smiling. That's why he goes to when he's doing the post interview and whatnot. He's saying, "Yeah, man, we're straight teeth and that, bro." Bro, that's what I'm saying, G. But these men don't want to. They're not even backing it, bro.
They're just fully backing it.
Again, Ollie's wife as well. I'm gonna bring it up again. Ollie's wife should tell him as well. Ollie, please stop being the manager.
Mate, you look like the slander on Ollie. It's just
Owen.
I'm having this shit, mate. No, fuck off. I'm not having this. I've accurately been described as an Ollie sexual in the past in many a YouTube comment. So I am a fan of Ollie. And look, mate, we're second in the league. I don't think we can. We're not the greatest we've ever been, but I don't think
that's not me for
it's that deep.
What we're saying is that why is Man United, why is Ollie the only manager that's not catching heat right now? And Rachel said that
he was second in the league.
The man there was saying obviously because his brethren and stuff. And why are you saying it's because he's second in the league though?
Because you're second in the league. You can't. As in,
I need more than that though.
Due to what was expected of us at the start of the season, we overshot. We shot our bolt, as I like to say. We shot our bolt early doors. There was no, and we didn't get near a title challenge really. So it didn't happen in the end. So second is roundabout, a decent enough finish. I'm not saying it's fucking, world class. I'm going to jump in the canal butt naked celebrating, but I'm like, it's all right. Do you know what I mean? It's like when you get a B on a test, you're like, nah, well, it's good, isn't it?
But I'm not trying to.
Or Manchester United.
He's not a B.
Yeah, but
he's not getting a B.
A stars only.
Our players are trash. You have to remember this as well. You can only do so much with trash.
Exactly. This is my point. Is the man was bought in the summer. We bought two fucking teenagers who have played about 10 minutes of football between them. We bought Cavani, who had been available all summer, and poor old Donny. I mean, he looks he looks fitter than me after a packet of Benson. Like he's just he honestly running around for 10 minutes. He's gashing out. Like he's just not for it, mate. It's just not worked out for him. Maybe he'll fit in better next season. Maybe he'll take time to adjust. But in terms of if you look through our signings, it's the same with that Mourinho summer after we qualified as well. Fred Delow and Lee Grant. You can see it every time when we qualify for the Champions League. We don't spend any money, and it won't be any different this summer, mate. Our main signing this summer, I wouldn't be surprised if it's someone like along the lines of like a David Brooks. Like I'm not even joking. Like it's going to be deep. It's going to be deep this summer. Anyone that's expecting a big summer needs to seriously wake the fuck up. Realise that we spent 60 million quid on to pay our own bills, And if they think that we're going to spend like 80 million on Grealish or 70 million on Rice, you're living in cuckoo land, mate. It's just not going to happen. We're going to be. I think we need to really fucking appreciate this time at second, because next season is going to be a horrible year for us. I honestly can see such a steep decline.
Do you think it's going to be horrible because we're not going to buy anyone, or is it because we're going to be stuck with the same squad?
I think we're not going. I don't think we're going to buy anyone. I think members of the squad will leave and won't be adequately replaced. AKA Paul Emile Pogba will be gone in the summer. And
I like that. Go on, carry on.
He's a fucking magnificent player. Yeah, so he deserves his full name. But look, mate, he's gone, and it takes 3 players to replace the man. They're not going to sign it. When have they ever adequately replaced someone? We never replaced Ronaldo. We never replaced Roy Keane. Didn't replace Rooney. Didn't replace Vidic. Didn't replace. We never replaced anyone. So we haven't had a fucking right winger for 8 years. So how have we got any faith?
Wait, put some respect on Dan James's name, man. He's a right winger.
So in what world have we got any confidence to replace probably one of the best? I'd say probably the best 5 midfielders in the world in Paul Pogba. What I mean, talking about Lingard coming back, I love the man, but he's not going to set the world alight at Man United. He's not going to be what we want to be. He's not going to push us. He's not going to push us to a Champions League, quarters and semi-finals and going to win the league. It's just not going to happen, mate.
Guys, Lingard. There's talk about it. Lingard might come back as a new signing. I see everyone shaking their heads, looking left and right, except for the camera. Flawless, man. Personally, for me, I don't think he should come back. There's a reason why we're setting him out on loan. It's a great advert for him to showcase his talent, to get a move. I don't want him to come back. What's your thoughts on him coming back?
Hey, put some respect on Lionel Jesse's name, man. You know what I'm saying? Is he a world beater? First 11.
Sorry,
No.
Jesse Lingardinho. I think you need to get that one, right? Jesse Lingardinho, bruv. Fucking world.
Yo, I'm gonna take that one still in it. I'm using that one as well. But all jokes aside, is he a first team, first 11 player for where Manchester United want to go? No. Could he be and has been in the past a useful squad player? Yes. You telling me he isn't better than a Dan James? 1,000,000% he is. We've seen when he's gone, because we have a manager that can't get the most out of what he has, and Jesse Lingard is a prime example.
Oh no, Jesse Lingard's been poor for 2 seasons.
He's been poor for 2 seasons. A lot like a lot of our other players too, who have been poor for long periods of time. If everyone's poor under this manager, when are we going to start looking at this manager? Like I said, this comes back into him getting off scot-free. All these players, are they all world class? No. Are they all as bad as they're being made out to? Absolutely not. How come he's gone to West Ham and all of a sudden man's performing? You gotta look at that.
You know what the thing is, his performances have been a bit topsy-turvy though. Like, it's not like he's been good for a whole 90 minutes. He's had like spurts and he's scored goals. But this idea that Jesse Lingard has been amazing since he's gone to West Ham. He's scored goals, yes. He's got a couple of assists, yes. But I think people are getting a bit too excited about it, if I'm being perfectly honest. When I watch him play, he still has the same inadequacies that he had at Manchester United. But people seem to want to look over that because of the whole GA thing. Now, which is ironic, because those same people will cuss the whole GA stat merchants. So I don't know. I think that Lingard's decent. He's got fantastic movement, but he still has the same issues that he had before, which we all cussed. He still has those same issues, and like a lot of the players that we've let go. So I don't know about that one.
And I agree, he does have them issues, which he does have. But what Moyes is doing is, you can't dismiss. I think his overall performance has improved when he's there. Once he's been there, has it been? Obviously, it's social media, so they know they're gonna gas it up. Lionel, Jesse, all that type of stuff. We're gonna run bants because we like him. He's from Carrington, so we're gonna run those type of jokes. But you can see his overall performances have improved, and also his consistency in getting his end products improved also. And he's gone to a worse team with a worse manager and a worse squad, but you're performing better. That makes no sense. Why I just said we're not taking no players from West Ham.
But hey, I hear you, Flores. I hear you. You know what it is? It might be one of them things where he's gone to a club where there isn't that much pressure, so he's just playing his football now. Like it's cool, and he's not at a club where the magnitude of Manchester United. He's at West Ham. No disrespect. Do you get me? So that's just allowing him to do his thing, get the goal and assist and whatnot. And I hear what Rachel's saying. Nothing. He hasn't improved dramatically. He's just doing his thing, innit? You get me?
Yeah.
And that's fair. So for that instance, we're gonna make West Ham our mugs, and we're gonna charge them English tax on top, plus Euro tax if he performs. So yeah, remember back when we did the first podcast and Rachel and Spice, you might were laughing at me saying I was dreaming. Yeah, look, now it's stacking up. So now we can bump West Ham, do our thing.
You know what's going to happen though? We're going to say we want a certain amount of money for Lingard because we value him highly because he had a decent season, and then we're going to end up with him at Manchester United next season. Because that's the way our board works. They're going to ask for too much money, and no one's going to want to pay the amount that
we'll do an Arsenal with Kieran Gibbs. You remember in that summer when they rejected 12 million for Kieran Gibbs from West Brom, and then they ended up selling him to West Brom for 9 million the same summer? We'll do that with Lingard. I guarantee you. We'll ask for 30, and they'll be like, "No, we're not paying 30. We're not paying 30. We're not paying 30." And then we'll sell him for 22 in like deadline day. Guaranteed. That'd be the most Woodward thing to ever happen because he's such a fucking inept dickhead. That is honestly. Sorry for swearing, but he really annoys me. I'm sorry, bitch.
I hear that. But if we do end up with him, though, it's like utilize him. If West Ham can utilize him, we can utilize him. Utilize him. This is my whole point: is utilize. But we don't even utilize. Lingard's not a first teamer. We don't even utilize our first teamers. Some of them. So squad players have got no chance, zero chance in that. When you look at some of the form. All our players, I say this all the time, Manchester United is the place where if you're talented, eventually your talent will get sucked out of you for a period of time and you'll get doubted. We've seen Pogba get doubted. We've seen Bruno go through it, Martial, Rashford, even Donny now, Greenwood. Look at the players I just named them. They're top quality, whether you rate them highly or not, they're top quality first 11 ballers. And yet they've all been doubted. Because of the goddamn manager, but people don't want to have the conversation. It's the manager.
It's not all the manager, trust me.
It is also the players as well. You have to understand that.
A lot of players let's talk about accountability then. Okay? Accountability. Okay. Now, Forrest has made a good few points. Owen, you've made a good few points. Rachel, you've made a great debate and defense here. So let's talk about it. Now, this is guys in the cut, you know, we're not trying to do Ollie in, Ollie out. No, we're trying to have a conversation to why the players are not performing and why is it that players that leave the club perform, you know, and why is it that sometimes we perform and then we don't. So I'm going to start with, Flores, I'm going to let you take the floor with this one. Accountability. Ollie, why doesn't have a certain part of the fan base want to have this conversation?
Some of it's sentiment, which I understand, because he was a great player for us. I'm sentiment. It hurts me that it's a player who I remember watching. I'm old enough to remember watching him play, be a part of the great United side, score that goal in '99, etc., etc. And he did much more than that as well. He was a part of sides that won 3 Premier League titles in a row, just sheer dominance. You know what I'm saying? And I remember him coming off the bench, scoring 4 against Nottingham Forest in the 8-1 and things of that nature. So sentiment adds into it. Others, I think, is to just want to stick their head in the sand and not admit that it's him. Because like I said, there's no other workplace where a whole team is underperforming. And yes, individual accountability matters, but the boss should take, what's it called, isn't it? The boss. Now, Rachel, my peoples, it's all cool. The boss needs to be held accountable, but people don't want to hold the boss accountable. Look at Lampard at Chelsea. Good side was underachieving. Yes, you could argue, all right, they have better individual players than us. Cool. But Lampard, they got rid of, and now they're flying. There's a reason for that. So was it the individual players, or was it Lampard making them players underachieving? Because they have a quality team.
Did we say the same thing when we got rid of Mourinho and brought in Ollie?
Yeah,
we won 12 games in a bounce.
Smart.
But it's not. At the end of the day, like you're saying about the manager being the man, the boss. If the people that own the company in the first place are putting no money into that business, then how is that manager supposed to succeed in any way, shape, or form? He's not.
I hear what you're saying with that, and this is why I also want Glazers out and Woodward out. Well, then that being said, what you do is make the most out of what you have.
Exactly.
The squad that Ollie's performing with, the squad that Ollie has now, is not as good as the one you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? But he's getting worse results and playing worse football with a better side. All I'm asking him to do is the sheer basics, get the most out of what you have. I'm not saying win the Premier League. I'm not saying win the Champions League. I'm just saying utilize what you have, and he's not. Listen to the name I just named in terms of players who are underperforming and have been doubted. Every one of our top ballers, whoever, if we name our top 5, have all been doubted by our fan base at some point. So when are we gonna? Yes, individual accountability takes account. I mean, is a part of that. But when are we gonna start looking at the boss? We have to start looking at the boss.
That's facts. What I can say to back that, is like every walk of life, every aspect, every job in management, your main job as a manager, it doesn't matter if it's football, whether it's a Tesco job or anything like that. Your main as a job as a manager is to improve what you have. You know, they will ask you, how can you make Timmy better? He keeps coming in late. What can you do to make him better? And you have to give them your answers. This is what I can do to make him. This is what I have. This is what I've learned. And this is what I can implement to a team. You know, so at the end of the day, like Flawless always says, you know, all road leads back to the dugout. You know, and the dugout is what everything happens, and that goes to the manager and the coaching system. Yep, players as well are held accountable because, my man comes late, that's on him. My man can't make a pass, that's on him as well. Do you understand what I'm saying, guys?
Yeah.
But at the same time, everything has to go back to the manager. When a stool's not doing well, the regional manager comes and fires that manager. He doesn't fire the staff, he fires the manager. That's life.
What's your thoughts on that then?
Who?
Meeks.
Oh, me? No, bro. I hear what Flawless and Spice is saying. I totally understand, innit? Do you understand what I'm saying? But you know what it is? I'm gonna play devil's advocate here, innit? Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, I have to.
Here we go with that. You're right about.
The only sexual opinion, and he is the devil's advocate opinion.
Let's take it back because
you set me up here. These are about to rush me back and go on.
Hear what I'm saying.
I'm joking.
I'll be real in it. I hear exactly what you're saying. But someone like Owen will come around and say, well, you know, look, the same thing happened under Mourinho. We weren't playing well and whatnot. They weren't getting the results. So you're saying, look, listen, at the end of the day, you know, I just want basics. Do you understand what I'm saying? We wanted basics from Mourinho. We never got that. We wanted basics from Mourinho. We never got that. It was just long. And he was sucking the life out of every fan. Do you understand what I'm saying? In this term, if we're being really honest, is Ollie sucking the life out of all of us like this?
Yes, I'm broken. Yes,
broken, yeah?
I'm done. I'm broken, fam. I've been broken.
Don't chat about Man United sucking the life out of you. I had to watch Ireland lose to Luxembourg this weekend. Don't chat about you lot. You lot all there going on. I had to watch my national team lose to Serbia, Luxembourg, and draw with Qatar, mate.
Let's just draw with Qatar.
We drew with Qatar, mate. That man only found out about football 20 years ago. Like, that's not even. Honestly,
my advice to that,
Owen has a point in it. You defo have it worse than us. I give you that.
Exactly. My national team and my club is fucked. So
I know the Newcastle of international football.
Newcastle of international football. Nah, man, we're the fucking AFC Bury of international football at the moment. We lost at
Luxembourg, you know.
My advice is let's go do a bit of digging and see if you've got any other, you know, mix in you, innit? If it's not the island, you know, you could be like Spanish.
Both my mum and dad are from Ireland. I was born here. I'm just
fuck then. Yeah. We just got to stick with Ireland.
Look at my pasty face with a ginger beard. Like, honestly,
we got to stick with Ireland. We got to stick with Ireland. But no, on the real though, I do agree with what Spice and thing. I was just trying to be a dickhead in the people. Look, bro,
I know.
I'm with you, man. I'm not gonna lie to you,
we've been on enough shows, so I know this. And like I said, in the individual accountability doesn't need but I'm like, utilize what you have. We all know Freddie McTominay doesn't work all of the time. We've seen it work on occasion. So that's the thing is the issue.
But he uses them on stupid, every time, bro.
And then when you have Donny on the bench, I'm like, why don't you utilize Donny in that? You have a perfect adequate replacement to work within the system. And then if that don't work, you go again. There's a whole alphabet. Why have you just got a plan A? Why have you not got B, C, D? What do you man do in training? Like, what is going on? Why is there not a tactics board and they're like, right, we're going to try this. And then we're going to go to plan B if this doesn't work. Then if this player gets injured, we've got this, and that. If I can do it on Football Manager, why can't you do it as a professional at Manchester United?
I just want to say one thing about Football Manager.
Yeah.
Our manager is 3 stars out of 5, and that says it all to me.
That's bad.
Our manager on Football Manager 2021 is 3 stars.
If man know how to, if man them
if man
not watching
Phil
this,
Jones was an 84 on FIFA at one point as well. You can't trust that shit.
Bro,
Phil Jones is in it.
People
Phil
who ban-
Jones is still a gold card on FIFA. That's not true. The man's not played football for 2 years.
people that ban Football Manager, the fact that Spicer said he went to the actual thing to see his star rating, you know how long? Oh my God, Jesus Christ!
I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. Listen, a good manager like Pep is 5-star, 4-star. A good world-class manager stopped from 4-star on Football Manager. Man is a 3-star. Even Football Manager don't rate him.
I bet he's not sleep over that. I bet he's not sleep over that, Spice, mate. I bet he's fucking...
Yeah, listen. Yeah.
You'll get feedback.
I would lose.
Yeah, that hurts.
I would lose sleep if I was Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and I went to Football Manager and say, let me practice my tactics on Football Manager to see what I can do to improve Manchester United in real life. I'm a 3-star? Nah, you'll go mad. You will lose sleep.
But do you not think, Rachel, like, I've heard everyone else here, and I've just saw you sitting quietly, smiling and stuff. What is your reply to all of this? Because it's a lot of heat right now that he doesn't receive in the media. Okay? And I think, what the guys are saying, what I'm hearing the guys are saying is just that, like, okay, you pick the team, you send them out, they don't perform. You continue to pick the same team that don't perform. You keep coming up with combinations, partnerships, relationships that are not performing and not working, but you keep picking them. So it gets to a point where you look at the players and be like, I know you're rubbish, but it's not your fault you're playing. So, Rich, what's your defense? Or your reply even, not defense.
She about to
Yeah, no,
flame as well.
I'm not, because I'm an Ollie outer as well. But what I would say is that when you look at I said it before, when you look at our midfielders, right, there is no combination of midfielders that's actually solid of the three, like especially in the pivot, as I said before. You play Pogba Matic as a defensive issue.
What?
You play no, trust me.
No, sorry, Richard. It's just that comment. Sorry, not you. I just saw that wild comment. Sorry, you gotta carry on.
Which one?
I beg you bring that up. Man, the Lingard.
I said Lingard would cost 50 M's in that. Oh, what's he smoking?
Lingard and Jones plus 40 for Rice.
Here's the thing on the Jones thing. Yeah, my boy JV made a great point on this because Jones is like just been out in the cold and not playing, and basically was just like, and it's like, right, he must look at Lindelof and Maguire and think, I'm really bad, you know what I'm saying? Like, we just merely just think, I'm really bad to not even get in the squad like ahead of these men at that, and these men have been bad for so long. Lindelof, Maguire, Axel's going through it, and. Yo, man doesn't even get you don't even get a bench. When's the last time he was on the bench?
I don't He's on 120 bags a week. Does he give a shit?
Yo, surely it hurts your professional pride a little bit, even though
if you're 120K. Yeah, but you're on 120 bags a week. I mean, I think he's been injured that long.
But like, I still think to myself, like, for me, I'm just thinking, I'm earning £120,000. Are you trying to tell me like? You don't even rate me to be like to getting into the squad. What are you like? Are you the guy that's just there like morning when you're coming in for training? You're bigging out everyone or unlucky for the weekend. Unlucky at the weekend, mate. You done all right.
I told you before, Phil Jones is there for genetic testing.
Phil Jones himself knows that he's dead because he's the same guy that said if I had a testimonial, no one will show up about my parents. So he knows he's dead.
Yeah, he's aware.
He knows.
Mate, if Phil Jones gets a testimonial, that is the biggest disgrace in United history. If he gets a testimonial,
he turned it down. He turned it down.
Did he get offered a testimonial?
He turned it down.
He turned it down.
He said no one will turn up. And he's right. No one would turn up.
No one would.
So Rachel, I mean, are you? I know you said you're not all out, but are you agreeing with what the guys are saying? That the accountability does actually finally lay with Ollie.
Some of it, there's a lot of problems I do have with Ollie, but I also think that when you talk about good football, you need a midfield that functions on both sides of it. And my view on our midfield, you know my views on our midfield. I think our midfield's a disgrace.
Yeah, sure.
Because we got Paul Pogba. Paul Pogba is the best player at the club and one of the best players in the world, in my opinion. But there's only so much Paul Pogba can do if he's playing in a 3-man midfield or in a pivot, because no midfielder next to him is going to do the role that's required to partner Paul Pogba. As I said, Pogba Matic is slow. McTominay and Fred are not good enough. I don't care what anyone says. Trash players. Donny and Pogba is too offensive because one of the problems I've seen with Donny, what I've noticed is that he vacates his position a lot. So when he plays in the pivot, if he leaves his position and then leaves a defensive midfielder on his own that can't play in a single pivot, then defensively we're kind of screwed. So I don't think our combination of midfielders is good enough. I agree we should be doing better in certain situations. I agree that Ollie's substitutions make me sick every time he tries to do them. All that kind of stuff. Like Ollie does a lot of things that really annoy me. But what the whole playing good football thing, we can try and play good football, but it will break down. I did the video on it. It will break down the same way it breaks down now. McTominay, Fred, Matic, all three of them will break it down because they're not good enough. We need players, regardless of whether Ollie stays or not. We still need players. Like he may like he's going to stay anyway. He's not leaving at the end of the season, so he's going to stay. So we need to get players in. Obviously, we won't. But if he leaves, we need to make sure that we have players in place so that the next manager can fill in the holes that he wants to fill, rather than having to start over every time. But I think our team
have the same problem. Are we going to have the same problem though if he does leave?
What problem?
Go on.
With the team.
No, because the team definitely needs him. It does need improvements. But again, we've seen him play better football with a worse midfield. When he had Matic, Herrera, Pogba.
Yeah, I understand that. It was a more balanced midfield, I agree. But even during the interim, I know a lot of people say, oh, it was a 12-win streak. But towards the end of that win streak, teams started to find us out and we started to struggle. But because we got the wins, people overlooked it. If you actually look back on those games, teams started to work out how we were playing and where our deficiencies were. And it laid in Pogba and Matic. Because Pogba and Matic together, they're too slow. They don't cover ground quick enough. So, yes, okay.
What do you do then? If you're Ollie, then what do you do?
Well, with that, you find
get on your knees and beg for those players.
Yeah, you get bad players in, but then again, and also because you get bad players in, but then switch it up, try something else. I'm just asking him to try it. We know McTominay and Fred don't work. Try something.
Try what?
Switch up the formation. Play
James Garner. That's who you try. James Garner is.
You got James Garner.
Up Nottingham Forest.
You can't just.
Yeah, but he's a great player. You bring him in. You bring him in starting next season. He's a player you've got to take a risk.
I'm with you.
But he's not proven at a top level though. I don't know why people think James Garner's going to come in and change.
What other choice do you have?
I mean, if he comes back next season, like in the summer, and he wants to try him, and he's going to stay, and he's not going to go on loan. And of course, try him, but he's not going to change too much. How old is he? James Garner. I don't even know how old he is. He's 20 years old. Do we think that he's going to be able to hold a midfield on his own? Because with the attacking players that we've got, he has to play in a single pivot.
Maybe not.
You don't know until you try, do you? So you got to give the fucking geezer a chance.
If it don't work, you do go again, but then you can do different things.
You go into you go into the Championship, which is a tough league. It's a very, very tough league, and he's commanding that midfield, and he looks a serious step above. And I know it's only a short period of time, but he still proved himself on it slightly, however. And it may take him time to adjust, but I feel like we're in a position where we cannot spend any money on a player of the quality we want to bring in. So why not try and develop someone who's within our own squad and try and fit him into that position for, the next 5 to 10 years?
Try something.
Maybe that's what the plan is, like for the summer. But I'm saying at the moment, what is he going to do? We have McTominay, Fred, Matic, Donny, and Pogba who plays in those roles. Like, what is he supposed to do with that midfield? I don't rate our players as high as some of other people do. I don't.
I hear that. You can do different. You can try like a different format. You can go with a diamond. You can try a back three. You can try. To me, the definition even of insanity. But he hasn't tried it for long enough. We see McTominay and Fred in 20+ games. He's not tried any of those things I've just mentioned over a 5-game period. We've not gone with a back three over a 5-game period. We've not even gone with a diamond over a 5-game period. But he'll go with 4-2-3-1.
We can't play a back three. No, because Eric Bailly's been injured most of the season. That means you play two Nzebe, Maguire, and Lindelof. One of those gets injured, then we go back to a back four.
No, because you can play Shaw as a left-sided centre back, which he's done in the past. That's another option.
Luke Shaw also has injury issues. So
injuries are always going to happen. But what I'm saying is, at least try it. At least try it though.
If you're playing big games, right? So you have say you have Luke Shaw, Harry Maguire, and then you have Lindelof, and then you have Telles, and then you have Aaron Wan-Bissaka. You have less players for rotation as well. We don't have at the back, we don't have a lot of players in there. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, come on, we gonna keep this show rolling and that. Let's go. This is what they wanted in it. It's cool. We peoples though in it. Rachel don't hurt me though. It's calm. But yeah, go on, carry on.
No, it's just
Yeah, I'm joking. I'm playing. I'm clowning around in it. I'm being an asshole. But yeah, back to the point as of what I was saying as well. Yes, but he don't really rotate anyway. So even with the back five, is it ideal? No, but you do it on a game by game basis. My point is, try something else. He's not even tried it over a long period of time. That's my point. Try the diamond over a 5-game period. Say again.
I don't think he can with the diamond. I think that one's risky as well. I don't think
they're all risky.
Yeah, but what is he supposed to do? Like, he's only going with tried and trusted. He's like, we're second in the league.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we don't play the best football and we have poor performances, but we're second in the league. We were never going to win the Premier League. We're going to get top 4, thankfully. Yeah. Like, that's a miracle in itself. I thought we were going to come 5th or 6th. Like, I don't know.
Go on.
No, I was going to say, I agree Ollie has his issues, but I think considering the squad that we have and the lack of quality that we have in the squad as well, I think that Ollie's done a decent job. I don't think he's great. I just think he's done a decent job.
Yo, why are you man back in it? I was calm there.
Because it was Rachel versus flawless.
Yeah, we were enjoying it. You man could dip. We got this. Me and Rachel got this in it. You man could dip. Me and Rachel got this. You man could dip in it. You know what I'm saying?
I was thinking, what's wrong with my internet, bro?
I thought people started disconnecting.
Yeah. It's what it is. But yeah, nah.
You know what? First, Rachel, you know, like, the reason I've done that, is that social media thinks because you're Ollie out, you're a negative person, okay? And you both are Ollie out here, but you're given facts, okay, and your opinions. It's not just a simple, get him out because he's rubbish. You're backing things up, and like what I want from our podcast is to show the debates, but the conversation. You know, like you said, thoughts about people don't want to have the conversation. You know, we're all big people here. You know what I mean? It's nothing personal. It's just that, you know, we all love Man United, but we're putting our opinions against each other, and I love it. And to be honest, Rachel's one of the few that I know will say whatever she wants and back it up. So, and Phyllis, you know how you do your thing as well. So, no, it was lovely to see.
She got my mind over here working when she's saying things and that. You know what I'm saying? Man has to be on point. My mind was taking over.
Rachel,
I'm like, yeah, that's a great point still. She got me there with it. I'm like, that's a good point. Nah, but it's all
listen, in life, you don't argue with women, you know.
Yeah,
you don't argue with women.
This is why we had a discussion. You know what I'm saying? And we had a discussion.
Only when the woman is level-headed there. When she's crazy, you just ignore her and walk out.
Yeah, but when you got a level-headed woman and she knows her shit, you're not winning anything.
100%.
Discussion.
Listen, we got to talk on Brighton real quickly. Okay, I believe we're home. We're home. I think we are. Owen's is getting a beer. I'll put him there.
What is that?
Excuse me, guys. Spice. Brighton at home. Brighton and them, man. Big up to Mel Sabias TV.
Brighton and them, man. You know.
Beating them, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Unless something's going to happen in 90 minutes and the referee blows the full-time whistle and we get another penalty to win it. Because that's what happened last time. Remember that, guys? We got away with it at Brighton, you know, in the beach and all that stuff. But, yeah, I think this time we should win, although it's at Old Trafford again and we haven't had the best results at Old Trafford. But Brighton, even though Brighton play better football than us, you never know. We're coming back from international week. We'll see how the players are. But don't be surprised if you get a surprise as well. You don't be surprised if, you know, Brighton does something and, you know, be like, hey, like, what about this? You get me? But I think that we'll win. We'll win.
Owen, what are you drinking?
I'm part of Guinness, bro.
I got a full pint as well with the froth.
No, because I've got it on tap at the house.
I'm proper
Irish.
We don't. My old fella doesn't fuck about, mate. Yeah. No,
he's proper Irish.
My dad's a builder, so he built a bar.
When I come London, that's where I'm stopping off, you know.
Oh, mate. Come.
I'm telling you. But listen, Beats, Brighton at home. We heard Spice. Hopefully, we're not getting a technicality VAR penalty on the 98th minute or something. Should we beat Brighton?
No, I'm expecting a bounce back from the defeat the defeat that Spice had to remind everyone about
Oh,
the beginning. I actually forgot about the Leicester game. You know, the ones that I was enjoying the time off. But, you know, nevertheless, I expect us to win, man. We're at home. If I don't see anything other than a win, I think every one of us will be ranting about not winning against Brighton. But yeah, man, I'm not. It's not even trying to be like the big I am and saying that this club is the best and whatnot. It's just that, bruv, we should be beating teams like Brighton. So that's what I'm expecting, bruv. If I see anything less than that, then boy, we're gonna have a busy week, boy, because everyone's gonna hear it, bruv. Everyone's gonna hear it. I'm letting you, man, know, fam.
Mate, no, that's just not happening.
Oh,
No, don't. Do you know what I think the most is the fact that it's 7. I know it's a bank holiday weekend, so it softens the blow a bit. But the fact that you have a 7:45 kickoff in a Sunday is a piss take. And if that happens when we're back at games, mate, I'm fuming. If I have to, honest to God, Old Trafford at 7:45 on a Sunday. Have you ever had a night out in Manchester on a Sunday? It's dead. There's no crap. There's no. Honestly, Sunday night in Manchester is dead. Like
dead.
honestly, the only place that's open is Tiger, and that is dead.
Yeah.
But like it's honestly like that kickoff time is terrible. But I remember the Brighton game earlier on in the season. I was at my mate's house at uni, and that last minute penalty, I'd already left the room. I was just conceded that we'd drawn the game, and then I heard my mate shouting, went in. There's a video of me on my Instagram celebrating, going absolutely insane when we got the winning penalty. But I can't. I hope I don't have to have something like that, because I don't think my heart can deal with that sort of shit anymore, to be honest. But I could do with if we don't win, as Beeks was saying earlier, mate. I'm gonna be fuming. I'm honestly gonna be spitting fire. I've already had the worst week possible with international football. Gone out to Leicester. If we lose to Brighton, mate, I'll probably just sit in a corner and cry for a little bit. To be honest, I'm not gonna lie there. But no, we should be winning that one comfortable, man. I think that they've pulled away from that relegation zone now a little bit with that win against Newcastle. So hopefully they're a bit more relaxed in terms of going into that game. So I'd say we're going to win that one. I say we'll win 2-0.
2-0. Big up to you, Fad Hill from Malaysia. Boy, Malaysia guys. Oh, check us out. Oh, Phyllis, man, you're bringing internationals over.
Oh, is it me? I was thinking the name looked familiar and that. Yeah, man. Big up to Fad Hill and that. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy to be of help, man. Happy to be of help.
Listen, Rachel, I'll get you to conclude on the matter. Phyllis, Brighton, we should win. Yeah.
Should? Yeah, that's a big word. That's a big word. You acting like you ain't been watching us like the whole season. Is it Old Trafford as well?
Is that Old Trafford?
Yeah, it's a whole season.
Yeah. Should win. I hear what you're saying to an extent. Will we? Yeah, I reckon we will win. Will it be pretty? No, but at this moment in time, it's about the league's done anyway. It's about just getting points to cement our top 4 place. That's it. He's just sinking away.
What's happening?
Wow.
what is going on?
Right, fake Owen in the comments as well.
Oh, right. You got fake me. I made it, mate. I made it. I made it.
Pants and pants. Wow.
Pants and pants. Owen exposed.
Pants.
Mate,
Wow.
you can't expose me. I'm a very open person. So
Yeah, I've only been on a couple of streams with you, and I can vouch for you on that. Definitely.
whatever you want to expose about me, mate, I'll happily talk about it. It's not really that deep. I was drunk and threw up in a smoking area. Like that's about it, man. It's not really that deep.
Yeah, it's not that deep. Shit happens. But yeah, just quick on the Brighton thing. Yeah, we should win. Will we?
Right?
It's not going to be pretty, but like I said, it's all about cementing top 4. And I'm looking more forward to the Europa League. Like, that's the bigger game. You know what I'm saying? That's the bigger game.
100%.
Because I think we'll finish top 4. I think we'll definitely finish top 4. So yeah,
Careful.
Europa League is what I'm looking for.
Hopefully,
Come on,
my friend. I didn't want to mention that tonight because I want to ease ourselves back in it. Like international's been dead. First game back at the weekend. Let's build up some nice momentum. Rachel, coming to you last to conclude. Also to conclude the podcast for tonight.
Oh.
Brighton and them, man. I mean, should we be chatting to them or should we be smashing them?
I think we'll win comfortably. I think it will be, usual performance, but I think we'll win. I don't have any problems with that one. I'm not like worried that Brighton are going to come and beat us at all. International break. Hopefully, we've got some players coming back. I don't know if Rashford's fit. Pogba's back and he's going to be fit. He better play in midfield. That's all I'm going to say about that. At central midfield, I don't want to see him on the left wing.
On left wing.
Nothing like that.
Funny guys, yeah. Like Rachel, thanks for that. Someone's literally logged on their laptop or their computer, or whatever, yeah, to create.
Take a screenshot of this thing. It's not even a photo of it. It's from this podcast.
It's from this podcast. I was just about to say that.
Wow.
That is some sad shit, man. Honestly,
Listen,
Keezy needs to download Tinder or something. Like, just get a bit of action going in your life, man. Get some excitement. Talk to someone.
Or just be normal and just hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? Just support.
Mate, just do something that's normal. Like, don't be doing that shit, man.
What's this Norwegian thing that's going on?
I can't
I
believe
don't
it.
even know. Listen, we're gonna wrap it there, guys. Thank you for another great episode. Massive shout out to our two special guests, Owen Cockney Red, and also Flawless Mr. Take Note from Sarcasm City. Owen, if you please let everyone know where they can find you, where they can subscribe to you as well, please.
Yeah, Cockney Red 99 doing the Crafty Couple, doing a show tomorrow. So please do check that out around 6 half 6. Be very nice if you could check that out, give it a like, and keep watching it on a weekly basis if you do like it. And Cockney Red on all the socials, on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Owen Roch 1 if you want to see me making a tit of myself once the pubs open up again. I'm 21, so I'm allowed to make a tit of myself. It's all right.
Thanks.
Please make sure you go and subscribe to Owen. Flawless, please let everyone know where they can find you, man, where they can subscribe to you. Look.
I've been waiting. I've been sitting here in silence like, yo, big man. When's someone gonna troll me, fam, and make a fake account? Like, I was upset. I was feeling left out.
Yo, Flawless, man, let everyone know where they can find you, bro.
Yeah, people, you can find me on Twitter and Instagram. That's me, Flawless, and also subscribe to Sarcasm City TV. Multiple shows on there. We go live every day. Sports shows, football shows, boxing shows, MMA, politics show. That Bits and Bobs is on also. All sorts of music show. Playlist for all. Anything you like will be there. So just subscribe to Sarcasm City TV. Also, check out From a Fair Eye View. We go live on Pi Radio every Monday. That's a Premier League show with myself, JV, and Stro, discussing all things Premier League. So it goes live on the Pi Radio, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and also DAB Radio as well. So if you're in the Northwest, retune your DAB Radio and you'll be able to listen to us that way.
Big up to you. Make sure you please subscribe. And I'm going to start with my co-host, the lady of the night and the only lady here, Rachel. Let everyone know.
Be careful with that saying bitch, mate. That's a bit of a dodgy one, to be honest, man. I'm not gonna lie there.
Yeah, Bobs is messed that up there. You got to start again, fam. You don't
go with that as a phrase, Gaze. That's not the one.
Sorry, Gaze.
Yeah, that's not the one.
Rachel, Devil's Avocado. Can you let everyone know where to find you, please?
You can find me on Twitter at the Devil's Avocado. You can find me on the First 11. We're going to be doing some more tactical review shows in the next few weeks, hopefully. And you can find me on Grounded Football on the First 11 as well.
Nice one. Have you got Twitter, Rachel?
Yeah, the Devil's Avocado. So.
Nice one. Make sure you go over and subscribe to Rachel's channel and also follow on Twitter. Listen, Mr. Spice. Looking like he's looking out for the feds coming through his door. Man keeps looking to the left, you know.
I have to, fam. The sticky ends. I'm in ends all the time. You get me? But yes, guys, as always, you can remember to follow me on my personal Instagram account, which is Ivorian_Spice. Follow the official Instagram account of Red United TV, which is Red United TV 1, baby. And remember to subscribe to Red United TV, where you can get that weekly podcast. I've got one out that came out on Monday. And of course, that was funny match reactions. Of course, if we lose, you know you're going to get that good match reaction where you're just going to be laughing. And as always, guys, remember to subscribe here. Smash that like, but remember to share, you know, as well. And ladies, remember to share to your ex-boyfriend and your current boyfriend, and when you send him that link and he asks you, what's this? Tell them that you found a man that does it way better than you. You get me, guys?
Oh my
God, no.
You know what? I was thinking for a second. Where's he going with his target audience?
I thought you were going somewhere completely different.
Yeah, I was like, why Yeah.
Nah.
That was a good save.
Nah.
But, yeah, I'm saying in that. That was a good.
Mate,
Right.
that was a great save.
Last but not least, the man in the corner. Yo, tell them, fam.
Bruv, you already know. It's your boy B-Eeks. Listen, make sure you
Woo.
catch me.
Whoa.
That was a
No.
Danilo vibe there. Like that was just.
Listen. The food is digested, so I could do that properly. You know the ones there. I told you at the beginning it was long. You get me? Listen. Every Thursday, catch me on my YouTube channel, Beats Corner, 7 p.m. I'm always talking shit. You know how it goes down, bro. Football, boxing, anything out there, bro. Music, anything, bro. We're out here. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe on Twitter. And what is going on? Can anyone hear that?
Someone's watching. Someone's watching. Something.
It's Bob's, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bobs.
So
You the host, Bobs. You the main host.
Oh shit!
what? You know what it is? I X something away, but I never X properly. It's buffering, so it's just refreshed. So I do apologize.
Nah, no worries. But yeah, anyways, listen. Twitter, Instagram at Beats_Corner. You know what it is. And make sure you like, comment, and subscribe on the channel as well. Bits and bobs, you know how it goes down, bro. But shout out to everyone. Shout out to Owen, who's ducked out somewhere. And shout out to Flawless for
Shout out to Sarcasm City, bro. At the end of the day, you get me,
Big
like.
up, man.
Big up. Listen, guys, and I'm your host, Bits and Bobs. Thank you so much. Final message will be RIP Claude. That's all I want to say.
That's it, man.
God.